So you want to go to a new barber shop, you want to try out a new hairstylist, you're just ready to change, you want to go to someone new, or you just moved to a new area and you're kind of like, I don't even know where to look, I don't know anybody. So I'm going to share with you some must-know tips on how to find somebody new when you are, trying to find a new professional to do your hair. And it's all found on this. Do you know what this is? It's a cell phone, okay? And what you need to do is go onto Google Maps. It's that simple. You go onto Google Maps, and so let's actually do this in real time. So here we are on Google Maps, okay? Google Maps right here. Anyone can get this on their phone. So I'm gonna type in literally hair salon, all right? Here it is, hair salon. So what's happening is you're gonna be seeing a whole bunch of things pop up, all right? And there's a first one right there, which is naming a location, it's going by, you can set it to go by distance. So this place is, about a mile away, a mile and a half away. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start scrolling down and you're gonna start to see a bunch of places that have reviews and all sorts of stuff. And that's what's really important, is looking at the amount of reviews. Like this one may be closer, but this one actually has like over 200 reviews, and it's like maybe a mile further away, but they have a lot more reviews, okay? And then you go further and further and further. So now don't be fooled just by that, because what you need to do is click on the actual listing and then go to the reviews tab here and then go to newest. So newest is gonna show the most recent. So this is from a week ago. All right, so-and-so was great 3 weeks ago. Awesome job, excellent haircut, blah, blah. And just start going down and start looking at all the reviews. Now, what you need to do and be aware of is sometimes people will, I know this exists. I don't know how it's done, but they can buy reviews or get people to leave reviews. So what you need to do is look at the name of the person who's leaving the review, because it's usually their profile picture or just a profile image of some sort, and it says, 7 reviews. Make sure that these people have left reviews on other businesses' pages, because if it says like whatever name and 1 review, and that's their only review, and it seems kind of weird, like the verbiage is like, that sounds chances are it could be fake. But if you see, this individual who left the salon or barbershop a 5-star review, they've got 19 reviews of other places, then you know they're legit. So then what you need to do is, and this is only the first phase of this whole process, start looking at the names that are mentioned. Let's take my name, for example. If you keep reading their reviews, oh, Steven, he's so handsome. Oh, Steven, no, I'm kidding. Steven, he's so great. He takes his time. Steven's, he's so funny. Steven, he's professional. Whatever. Mike, he's so great. He's, so talented. And you keep seeing people mentioning the name of a person, then what you can do is go onto that website. You can look on their social media, maybe see if that individual, that professional, has their own Instagram page. Look at the work they do. And if they're doing a whole bunch of stuff that you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly how I want my hair, there you go, you found the person. If you see their work and it may be great, but it's like a completely different hair type, that's something that's like maybe your different ethnicity, your hair is different than the people they work on, like they specialize in curly hair and you have like, super fine straight hair and you need, so they may have great reviews and be super talented, but if you're not seeing the type of hairstyle you want conveyed in the work that they do, maybe they may not be the right person for you, for as good and talented as they are, okay? So make sure you're doing the research on that person and then go back to square one. Look at the names they keep mentioning, and then if you see more and more names, or look on the profiles of the people who work at the salon, because they're probably gonna be tagged on the Instagram page, or their name's gonna be mentioned, and you find that hairstyle, boom, lock in that person, and then call, book an appointment, and all that. So that's really my, I mean, if I'm looking for like a pizzeria, if I'm looking for whatever the heck it is I'm looking for, I go here, I look for the reviews, and I just see what kind of comments people are leaving. And then I start to just build into that. And again, this process can take you 10 minutes. And I see a lot of you, the amount of emails, let's put it this way, the amount of emails that I get from people asking me who I know that can cut hair, okay, that can cut hair like me, or if I can suggest someone to them in the state they live in. I'm like, I have no idea, to be honest with you. No idea. I don't know anyone in Tennessee, okay? I'm sorry. So that's the process you have to do to try to find the right person. Now, the last part of this is I'll get those comments. Oh, Steven, I've tried 6 people in the area, and I live in such a small rural area. There's only one salon in a 10-mile radius, and they suck, and blah, blah. Whew. Then you may be in a tough spot, and there's nothing I can do about that. The problem is you're kind of stuck, hate to say. You just have to have better communication, maybe. Talk to the stylist a bit more, convey what you're looking for a bit more. It's also communication sometimes. There's a communication barrier between client and professional. And this is where I'm going to stand up for us professionals, where sometimes someone will come in and they'll just be like, yeah, I want, just trim it up. And you trim it up, and then they're like, wait, that's all you're taking off? Like a half an inch? I want it like 3 inches off. Can you go a little shorter? It's like, oh my gosh, I have to do the haircut all over again. My next appointment is going to be here in 5 minutes. It's like, I'm done. Like, I've already checked out. You told me. So there has to be good, solid communication, because that's the worst thing, where you do a full entire haircut and then the client's like, or they say, oh, well, we can go shorter if it's I want a little bit shorter. No, it doesn't work that way. You booked your time for a certain time slot, and if professionals are working within that time frame and they have someone else right after you, you can't get 2 or 3 haircuts because you didn't convey that you want it shorter from the beginning, okay? So you have to really be thorough with what you're sharing with the professional, all right? So let me know in the comments below. Let everyone know in the comments below, so you can all help each other and give some, better insights at how you're finding better people. And trust me, I'm telling you, this is what works. This is what I would suggest. Being in salons for so many years and seeing what happens and all the talent that's out there, you have to go through the phases to find these people. So if you're interested in purchasing any of my products, use code YouTube20. That's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.